In a world where credit and loans have become integral to our financial lives, the distinction between responsible borrowing and outright theft can sometimes blur. At its core, borrowing what you cannot pay back should be viewed critically. When you borrow something with no intention or ability to repay it, you cross a line from a mutually agreed-upon transaction into theft. Borrowing, by definition, involves receiving something with the promise of return, regardless of what is being borrowed. This promise forms the bedrock of trust between the lender and the borrower. When this trust is violated, either by the borrower's failure to repay or by deceptive intentions, the agreement shifts from a legitimate financial transaction to an unethical breach of trust. When someone borrows without intention or capability to repay, they take something without permission. This act undermines the fairness and responsibility principles underpinning transactions and relationships. In many ways, it mirrors theft. The borrower takes what isn't theirs to keep, disregarding the agreement's fundamental terms. This breach has far-reaching consequences, potentially damaging relationships and harming the financial stability of those involved, ultimately undermining the core of a high-trust society. A high-trust society is fundamental to maintaining the stability and effectiveness of Western social structures. It fosters cooperation, reduces transaction costs, and enhances overall social cohesion. In such societies, individuals and institutions operate under the assumption that others will adhere to agreed-upon norms and values, which streamlines interactions and facilitates social and economic exchanges. Trust mitigates the need for extensive monitoring and enforcement mechanisms, allowing resources to be allocated more efficiently and relationships to flourish. This high confidence level supports democratic governance, economic growth, and the possibility of the free market. Without this underlying trust, the fabric of Western societies, characterized by its legal, economic, and social systems, could fray, leading to increased conflict, inefficiency, and fragmentation. The impact of borrowing without the intention to repay extends beyond immediate financial losses. It erodes trust and can strain personal and professional relationships. For businesses, this behavior can lead to tighter credit conditions, higher interest rates, and a more skeptical approach to future lending. On a personal level, it can tarnish reputations and create rifts between friends, neighbors, and family members. Ultimately, treating borrowing with the seriousness it deserves and understanding that borrowing what you cannot repay equates to theft can contribute to a healthier society. By adhering to principles of responsibility and integrity, we ensure that agreements are respected and that trust is maintained. This mindset helps build a more stable and trustworthy society where respect and honesty govern our interactions. This concludes our broadcast. Tune in weekly and subscribe. Remember that your strength lies in reason and your power in resilience. Keep your spirits high and your mind sharp. Until next time, this is Louper signing off. Stay safe, stay strong, and keep the resistance alive. Never forget that the battle for mankind's future is in the hearts and minds of free individuals today. Good night.